So, Joy, did you hear before about the ASCII table?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the most important here in the ASCII table that you note that if you want to check if at certain times in the pseudocode, if you want to check if there is a character in a string, if it is in a capital letter or a small letter, you have to use one of the things that you can check with. You have to use a comparison here. Okay, so see, okay, so this is A capital and this is a Z capital, and everything in between is also capital. So all the alphabets here is capital. And if you notice here, so starting this number until here, everything in between is a small letter. Okay. So if you want to know if a character inside a string, it is a capital or not, then you can, if it is having a value on the ASCII table between 65 and 90, it is mean that it's capital. Okay. So that is the most important thing. So of course you don't have to memorize. You don't have to memorize the value here between 65. That the value of each of this ASCII table. There is a function that I will share with you that can tell you actually, okay, what is the number equivalent to a capital letter on the ASCII table. There is a function that can do that for you. So you have to know only what is the function that you use. Okay. Okay. So let me share with you this thing. So yeah. So what I'm going to share with you now is actually a list of functions that we can use on both pseudocode and Python. Okay. So, okay. We are able to get any character from a string if we, so consider a B, consider P is a number. Okay. So if it is 0, it will get you the first character of a string. So you can do that in Python and you can do that in pseudocode all the same. Okay. So what if you want to get, if you have a number and you get what is equivalent to that number from the ASCII table. So you can use the function called chr in pseudocode, and also it has the same name in Python. So it means that, okay, just now we have a look at the capital A, it have equivalent number of 65. So if we pass 65 here to that function, it will return to me A capital. Is that clear to you?
No.
Okay, good. We can have a look. So that's your code. Let's have a look. If we put something on top here. If we put something like that, and we pass it 65. And then, sorry, it's a bit slow. What should we put? We should put X, and we print X. So did you see what I put here?
Okay.
So 65 on the ASCII table, if you can remember, just a while ago, it was equivalent to A. So if I put 66, oh, never mind, we put 90 because it's equivalent to Z. So do you see that here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pass it any number here, it will give you the equivalent in the ASCII table. Is that clear? We stop here, we move to the next.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so now the opposite, if we have a character and we want to return the ASCII equivalent, ASCII integer equivalent to that number. Okay, so we can use ASCII. This is a function in pseudocode, but in Python we have ORD. The function name is called ORD. So I pass it a character. For example, I can pass it A capital like that. Okay, and it will give me whatever equivalent to the A capital on the ASCII table. So this one will return a character to me. This one will return an integer to me. Is that clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have length function. We have tried that before in the Python. We can pass it a string and can tell us the length of that string. So this is the length function. You already use it. And that's the length function in the pseudocode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now if we want to get how many left characters, okay. Pseudocode, just remember, please. Pseudocode always count from 1, but Python and all the programming languages count from 0. Okay. So if we say that the length of the string is 4, okay, we are counting from 0 to 3. But this is in Python. But in a pseudocode, we are counting from 1. So now if we want to get the left means take a string and get me a number of characters from inside the string, starting from the left. So here you will pass the original string. The second input to the function will be an integer. So you want to get 3 characters. So if I call left like that, then I pass it joy, and then I tell it get me 2 characters. So it will get me J and O.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but remember the slicing works slightly different from in the Python, because we start here from 0. So we have to give here starting with 0, and L is not included. It's not inclusive. You still remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the right works the same, but then it takes from the right hand side. So if I have a function that's called right, and then I pass it a string, and then that string is let's say Sami. Okay, and I tell it get me 2 characters from the right side. So what will be returned in your opinion?
MI or IM?
Yes, perfect. Yes, it will get us MI. Okay,
Okay.
but of course, to be able to do that on Python, we have to use a trick. So we have to use a minus. Okay, and we have it to use. You have to use it this way. So we will start with a minus. So he will understand. The Python will understand that. Okay, if you have, let's say, s, and then you pass it. Let's say s equal Sami also, like that. And then you say, I want to print s and pass it minus 2, for example, and you make it like that without, yeah. So okay, never mind. What do you think it will get from me here? Never mind. 3.
Um, oh, the AMI.
Okay, wait. Let's try it ourselves and see how it works. He doesn't accept. Yeah, sorry. He doesn't accept that here like that. Yeah. So it is the same. Can you notice that? Can you see it?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it's clear to you?
Yeah.
If we want to get 1, what would be the result?
I.
Okay. So now it is clear, right?
Hmm.
Because
So what if
yes, tell me.
what if the colon earlier we put a, like, let's say we don't want to start from the end, but like start from A. Do we put 2 right after the colon?
And so you want to start from the right side or left side?
The same, the right side, but not from the end. So like somewhere from the center.
Center, there is I mean, yes, we can do that. Actually, from the center, you have to specify. Okay, let's do it. So you want to get A, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if we put 1? Let's stop. And so S is 0 and A is 1 actually. Okay, and so we want to do like that. What do you think?
Okay.
So do you know why is that, or do you need me to understand, to explain, or it's clear to you? So we start from 0, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we know that the second one is not inclusive. So it means that if I want only 1 here, which is A, sorry, it's not very clear. If I want A is positioned inside the string. It is the ones character. It's because we're starting from 0. Okay, and it will end at 2, but 2 is not inclusive, so it will only get 1. So what if I want to get an extra? What do you think? Will this work? So you see here, I got AM because why? I increased 1 here, so I will get 1 and 2 because 3 is not inclusive. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so actually what you was telling just now, if you can see here, is exactly so. Okay, we have to stop now and we continue the next session.
Okay.